We're never going to win with 31 turnovers. So I granted 7 of them were offensive fouls, which baffle my mind, but West Virginia did their thing, and they turned people over, and that's what we did.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, they kind of took Delaney out of the game early when she got into foul trouble. What was just kind of the mindset to your team of how to stay in it? Because you stayed in it there pretty much the whole game.
Our competitive advantage is how we share the ball, playing for each other. And I always preach that to my women. And so I felt like one player went down or comes out, we had to stay together and stay the course. And it would have been really easy to go our separate ways. But they just doubled down on each other, and they believe in each other. And so it changed up my rotation a lot and asked some different girls to do some different things. And they were quite gassed at the end of the first half. And so I would say they just stuck together in that moment.
West Virginia shot, I think, 10 threes in its first 11 shots. Was that kind of an emphasis to keep them out on the perimeter?
Just to contain them. I mean, they're going to get downhill at some point, right? So we were just trying to contain them. So that wasn't us necessarily doing that to them.
Coach, Delaney's put together, Amy, up to this point, a great, solid freshman year. But, you look at the game, 9 points, 12 turnovers. There's obviously learning points when it comes to Fred. How do you take this moment and teach it to her, show it to her so she, continues to grow?
Dee's a kid that's going to bounce back. I'm not worried about her. She's always going to reset. And, I mean, you saw some of the girls out there just grabbing her and saying, just relax, we got you. Just sometimes, and it's not just her, but sometimes, when you get down or you feel a run, you're going to be the one that's going to try and stop it. Does that make sense? Yeah. And so it wasn't none of my women are malicious in doing so, but it's easy if we just work with each other. You know what I mean? And so some of them are for, some of them not. I think some of them are offensive for sure, which, I mean, I won't agree with. So
you mentioned the turnovers, obviously. How tough is it to win when you attempt 28 fewer shots than the opponent? And you're basically getting up 1 a minute, they're basically getting up 2 a minute.
You can't do it. You can't win like that. It's impossible. And so that's what, I mean, you see they had 33 points off of turnovers, and we only had 7. We cannot win like that. And so this is, I thought we took care of the ball at times very good, and then we let them speed us up right in that last little moment when we cut it to 9. And then I think they, we had 3 or 4 turnovers straight in their press, and they scored off each one. And so that was a point in time where I was like, okay, let's relax, let's reset.
Coach, as this, and it's not just the Big 12, I mean, all conferences are expanding. I was asking Coach about this last year when they went up to your guys' place, but you guys are obviously, West Virginia and BYU are kind of the outliers on different ends of the time zones, I guess. What was it like traveling here this far? I'm guessing, 7, 8, 9 hours?
Well, we've been gone since Monday, so this is brutal. My one of my freshmen said she just misses her Uncrustables and her peanut butter at home. And I heard her say that today. I started laughing. They've been out on the road for a good week. And so I know it's trying. You got to keep them engaged, keep them going, keep them disciplined. You know what I mean? And so we always get that. But it's part of being in the Big 12. It's part of, one of the best conferences. And, we're not the only conference that has travel issues, right? Or travel. Big 10 has it too. There's a lot of people that have it. But we just have to not buckle down and just take care of it and take care of our bodies the best we can and try and keep their minds mentally locked in so that we're ready to go.
Any other questions for Coach? Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.